What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome, awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're. Hope it's awesome. And wow, the market is going absolutely nuts right now. I gotta say, I was not expecting it to come ripping back like it is right now. We're almost up 10 cents from hitting that 220 marker. Yeah, a lot of us were talking about getting in at 225 to 220, somewhere in that ballpark. This thing went all the way down in terms of XRP, went all the way down, hit the 220, and bounced back up. And now we're sitting about 228, almost 229. Crazy, crazy turns in the market right now. Again, if you're actually jumping in on these things, you have an opportunity to make some. I mean, I'm making some pretty good profits already. I'm already setting my stop losses with these things. It's been a blast. And shout out to the Discord. The 18 Discord has been hot. This thing is great. All the people over there that have followed this, you could tell that they're learning from it, and I'm just super excited with where we're at right now. So yeah, just want to say what's up to everyone here in the chat, and just appreciate everyone being here on this fine Wednesday afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at. So with all that, I just want to say what's up to the chat here. We got a lot of people already chatting up in here. We've got roughly almost 300 people in here already. Dang, you guys are going at it. Double D, Autopop, Big Watch, Chameleon, Royal Decor, Viking Cat. Yeah, good to see you guys. Yeah, man. Wow. Dude, what a busy morning, dude. When the market, look at this, dude, already up to 29, already up to 229. This thing is just roaring back, dude. Nuts. It's just crazy what can happen in a matter of seconds, right? All the way down to 220.52. And this thing came back just right there in the golden pocket of where we've been. And, now we're back up to 229. You already setting stop losses in between these, right? I mean, dude, the average, I got in, the average for me is like 220.25 right now. So yeah, I'm already set my stop losses, dude. If it comes back down to like 226, I'll probably sell and look to re-enter again. I mean, honestly, it's that fast, right? Get back in on another entry point and do what we need to do. So RSI's on the 1 hour is coming back down. The 4 hour is starting to build back up here on the 4 hour, which actually is pretty good. And then the 12 hour it came down. It went past the 20 here. It's sitting down roughly about 11. I mean, this has an opportunity to have a nice little bounce back. The day chart even is coming back down, and it's okay if this comes back down here. We're hoping that it actually comes down here a little bit before, below the 50, and it allows us to build back up again. It doesn't have to come all the way back down to the 20 here. You can see in previous times over here, it's never came, it hasn't fully came back down when it goes up, right? Multiple times it's come up here, come back down, hit the 20 marker, came back up. So, that's kind of what we may see out of the day chart here, which would be totally fine with me. But yeah, we're starting to really rally back here, and yeah, couldn't be happier with where we're at. So yeah, smash that like button. Appreciate you guys all being here. I get the dips, but they are getting old. Yeah, well, the dips are, that's a common trend in crypto, dude. I look at this 229.76. We're about to break 230, guys. Move your stop losses. Take your profits. If you're on some leverage trades and you're on some good margin, I mean, take control of that contract, dude. Yeah, Hbar is another one. Hbar, again, I should have went with my instinct last night. I was at soccer practice and I put out a thing in the Discord saying, what did I say? Like 278 or something like that is like what it was really showing us. After the RSI didn't actually go all the way down. So I kind of maybe missed that one a little bit. I was at 228 for that. It's back above. We're in the green. But 228 was sort of where we're at, and I should have hit it should have been 227.5. I mean, honestly, that's kind of where it was, even though it dipped down to 26.6, which was actually a pretty big sell-off right there. I did miss that slightly. But yeah, I was sitting there and I wrote it in the Discord like, dude, 27.5s or something like that. I had to go back and look, but it was like 27.5 was looking good, and I kind of wish I would have just stuck with that, but I don't have the charts in front of me. I'm at soccer practice. It's like, you're trying to, look at it while you're still, making time for your kids. So, and that can always be tough, but yeah, this is even bouncing back right now, which is nice to see. So again, we'll probably have a couple more of these guys. I mean, honestly, this could come back up, fill this nice little gap that we have here up the 28. Would be nice if we got back up here to the 29. We could take another dip before Inauguration Day, guys. We could actually play this back up here, fill this next gap here at 29.30 for Hbar, sell that bad boy. Same with here with XRP, right? We could come back up here and get back up here into the 230 marker, which is we already went all the way back up to 237 yesterday. we could come back up and fill this next gap up here before we have another dip again before inauguration day. Like, that's not going to be an uncommon scenario here. So again, prepare for that if you are in this. I think that that's a very common thing that we could see here. So yeah, overall though, I mean, dude, very happy with how this has played out so far. I mean, honestly, we're at 230 right now, a 10-cent swing in a matter of 25 minutes. Dude, we're at a 10-cent swing right now, dude. What is that at? That is crazy. So a majority of us that bought in, I'm 222.5 is where I'm at right now. I mean, I'm already like, close to what, almost $400 up on this swing trade. I mean, that's insane. That's an insane 25 minutes, dude. That's a crazy swing. So yeah, you can't be upset about that. Hopefully, again, good learning opportunities here. That's another thing too. These are great learning opportunities here. And yeah, I just kind of, this is great. So long term, you think XLM Hbar will do better? Oh yeah, dude. We're on, we have a lot of positive things coming this way. I think overall we have, just with inauguration day right around the corner. I mean, you go back, look at Bitcoin. The reason why this is the reason why I pulled back Bitcoin and wanted to look at Bitcoin. So you could see in our 45 days between basically over here, which was November 25th, all the way here, which was basically, that would be 30 days plus 5. So we're at like almost 45 days roughly, give or take. And I mean, we've only hit down to this 93 area, this 91, anywhere from 92 to 91. We didn't even hit it here. We hit 92. We hit it 2 times. We hit 91. The other couple times we were right here at anywhere from the 92 to 93 range. We hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we knew that coming down here, like, this actually is a really good opportunity. The crazy thing is this left a major, look at this fair value gap up here now. So what does this tell us now? This tells us that this left a gap in the market to be filled in the green, right? So that's why you started to go back and you look at this on the 12-hour for Bitcoin. Like, this massive sell-off here created another fair value gap that people are, this is going to maybe pull back up here into the 90, we're hoping anywhere from the 97 to the 98 mark for Bitcoin. So again, as much as it goes one way, it can come back the other way too. So again, you look at XRP here, XRP did the same exact thing. XRP did the same exact thing here, right? We had a major sell-off right here. Then it came back. It started to fill that. We're going to probably come back up and potentially come back up here into maybe the 230, it could be 235 range maybe again. But yesterday we obviously filled that a little bit. So that's where I said yesterday, I missed my fill order yesterday by literally like 0.07, like a fractions of a penny. I missed my fill order at 25 yesterday, 225. 225 was yesterday's fill order. 220 was definitely today's, even though I left it at 225. If my 225 hit yesterday, we would have been sitting. I mean, I would have probably already sold and bought back in on the 220. That's kind of where it was at yesterday, right? We hit the 220, we would have went up to almost a 5% gain. I probably would have cashed out. I mean, if I played this back in my mind, but it just didn't hit. I missed it by literally 0.07 seventh of a penny, dude. It was insane. Awesome. XRP is the strongest of all the cryptos. Everyone else is down. XRP now even for XRP is resilient, dude. The resiliency for XRP has been nuts. I've been posting out on X right now about how resilient it has been. Honestly, it's been crazy how resilient it's been. You expect it to come down a little bit sooner, but I mean, this candle right here, look at that wick right there. That's a crazy wick. Can't join the Discord for some reason. Royal Decor, yeah, you got to. I was going to show. So when you get to the main page of it, someone left me a message here, and it's probably a good thing to share here. If you want to try to get into the Discord, let me go to my messages here. And so I was talking with Philly here, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but he said, he's stuck on this page right here. So what you need to do is you need to go click on this rules section right here. It says rules. You click on that, and at the very bottom, there's a check mark saying that you are, you're verifying yourself. Go down and hit that check mark, and then once you hit that check mark, a screen will pop up and it'll look like this. And then you'll click on these tabs down here, which will then give you access to all the different categories that are out there in the Discord. And once you click on those, you'll basically have access. So that's the fastest way to do it, dude. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a pain for some people, but overall, it's been great. it's been absolutely great inside that Discord. So I think a lot of people are talking. So what's the fair value gap indicator that you're using? It's by right here. It's called Lux Algo. So you can just go up to indicators here, and you can even probably type in fair value gap if you wanted to. I think yeah, right there. You type in fair value gap. It's a Lux Algo. Is who I use. So a third party person created it, and then they actually installed it in here, and then allow people to use it. So that's kind of what they are. And I mean, it's been pretty spot on, dude. Like I got to give Lux some kudos for creating that. So Art Caffeine, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Do you feel like a cold or a flu dizziness with muscle aches? This is the dip before the pump. We might have another one, Jason. We're gonna have to follow the indicators, right? I don't know. Like if people are saying this is the last dip before the pump, I mean they could be mistaken. We just follow the indicators, and right now the indicators are showing that we have an opportunity to make our way back up right here. Let me move your comment out of the way. You can see we're coming down here on the 12-hour, which is good, which means we might have this might flatten out a little bit here at the 230, which I hope. And then we come down here and we meet sort of at the maybe the 8 mark, because right now we're at the 14% right here. We want to get down to about the 7-8 marker, which again here in the next 12 hours could probably get us there. And then the 4 hours obviously working its way back up. So this is actually pretty good over the 4 hour. So again, we're looking good on the 4 hour. The 12 hour, maybe we have this nice little bounce back upward here, which would be good, right? We could stay here and bounce back up, which would be great. The day chart's actually looking pretty good, right? I mean, it's coming down, which means that this is probably in the next day. We want it to get to about this 50 cent, a little bit below the 50 cent marker, and then potentially work its way back up again. Because again, we want to be back up here by January 20th. We want to be back up in here. January 20th, we're going to be back up here. So this is probably going to slowly come down here, and then we want to slowly work our way back up like this. And that's kind of where we're going to go. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, but that's kind of where we're at right now. The weekly chart's looking really, good too. We could come back down here, even though we're oversold on the weekly chart, technically right now we're actually under purchase. We're coming on our way down here. We could come down and hit this middle again right here, which would not be bad. If we came down and hit this 50 cent mark on the RSI and then bounce back up, that would be a nice little thing too. It doesn't have to always come back down to the bottom here. We could have days where it looks like this right here. Let me move this volume out of the way here real quick. You could have days like this where it comes down, hits the 50, bounces back up, hits the 50, bounces back up. That's a very common trend right there. We don't have to always come back down here below the 20 marker and bounce back up. So again, really strong days. Then we sat low here on the weekly. Then we came back up here. So I'm hoping that we bounce back up and we come back up here, which would be really nice. So the weekly chart's looking red for that but this is if you look at the weekly chart here, this is actually this is a nice little bull flag here on the weekly chart of XRP, right? We came down, now we're building back out of here. This is actually looking really good. The pull, the flag. Now we're going to have a potential, we have a potential for this to come down a little bit and then have a breakout again. So this actually is not that bad. This could be a nice little rally right there, but we'll see. Like I said, XRP sitting here at 230. You can't be too upset about that. Go look at HBAR now. HBAR is looking pretty damn good too. On the weekly, the fair value gap's down here, which means this could eventually be filled down the road. But I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But again, when we're pulling up our stuff here, it's definitely reached through its fair value gap here. Came down through it, actually blew through this and went to 226, which is kind of wild. So it definitely filled this gap right here. That's for dang sure. Now the question is can we get back up here to fill the rest of these? And I'm hoping that we could, because if you look at the RSIs here, we're coming down pretty hot. We went under the 20% here. Now we're below. We're sitting at roughly 10 on the 12-hour. Then we're down here on the 4-hour, which is, that's a more of a positive sign, right? We're going to try to work our way back up, which would be really good. And again, the day marker, we're going to come down here. Hopefully we hit this right around again where this hit, which would be right around roughly anywhere from the 8 to 10, or we stay at the 20 and we bounce back up. We could still do a trend like we see right here, right? This is look at the trend, up, down, up, down, up, right? We can come down here. We can go, this could be that up, down, right? Up, down, and then our next is up. So those are kind of what we're looking at here. But I think overall, we're looking pretty good. Even XLM, right? We put our XLM orders here at the 40 cent marker. This thing came down a little bit through the 40 cent, but it's building back up if you bought XLM. Again, XLM could come back down, because it had such a crazy run right here. It could come down here and hit the 38 to 37 still right here. But I mean, it definitely came down and hit that 38. You can see with the wick right there. Yeah, some pretty crazy things. I know I'm going on a wild tangent right now of everything, but yeah, I guess I'm excited that we were able to fill. I mean, XRP at 32.31. Gosh dang, let's go. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day, guys. It's gonna be a good day. Joe, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. Definitely join that Discord now, buddy. Thank you very much. Welcome to the A team. You are now officially part of the channel. So thank you very much. I hope I didn't miss anything. I was going on a wild tangent. I'm so hyped up right now. I'm like, I need to probably take a chill pill, dude. Yeah, what's up, Seiko, dude? Hope you're doing good, Seiko. I know the fires are raging through California. So anyone that's over there in California, my thoughts are with you, dude. If you need anything, let me know. XRP is the strongest of all the cryptos. Yeah, definitely is. Let's scroll down to the bottom here to catch up to the chat with you guys. T-Dog, it's got a little, what is that saying to me? XRP dominance staying strong. Yeah, it's staying strong for sure. Might take Q2 to realize big profits, but may start in Q1. Yeah, I think Q1 is going to probably set us up nicely. I mean, we continue to go back and look at the charts here. We have, this is back in 2024. We had a little dip coming in. This is the next rise. We've already had this dip coming in right here, looking for the next rise. So, that's really, really good to sort of see there. In addition to that, one of the positive things, nope, that's not the one. This is the one right here, right? Back to inauguration day with January. We're starting to look really, really nice as well. So here we are. Here's what it looked like before we had the dip, before the run. Now we're having this dip built in before the run. Over here on election day, we also had a dip before the run. So again, this will be very interesting to see how this plays out, but I do think that we're still anticipating a rally. I mean, dude, look at XRP, guys. Gosh dang, dude. 32. This is crazy. 12 cents. 12 cents in a matter of freaking not even 40 minutes, guys. Anyone that had some leverage on this, I know we had a couple people in the chat that had leverage on this. Dude, you guys are absolutely killing it right now. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, dude. We're up roughly 5% right now. That's awesome. That's an awesome return right there already. So, again, if you're looking to just make a quick swing trade or a quick day trade on this portion, you have that opportunity here, to walk away if you choose to. I mean, that's kind of where it's at, dude. 231 XRP. Yeah, it's looking pretty dang good right now. So pretty excited about that. Do you have any thoughts on I do not. So looking to sell at 235. I trail my stop losses, memes. I trail it. So, we're looking to, like I said, anywhere from, to me, like anywhere from a $200 to $300, I'm still happy with. Even $150 on a day could be worth it, right? If this thing comes down hot enough, I'm totally okay with that. Relax, buddy. Take a breath. I know, right? I'm on one today, dude. I'm ready to go. Austin, I think a lot of people will want your opinion on the FOMC meeting coming up. I mean, anytime we have an FOMC meeting, you better take a deep breath, Jay. That's all I got to say. Better take a deep breath. Usually market manipulation is pretty hot, so just be prepared for that. That's for sure. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, dude? Yeah, stay safe in there. Broke Caliper, dude. Or I said break Caliper. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel, and definitely go join that Discord, please. Anyone that's actually a member of the channel, please go join that Discord. It's been a blast in there, and yeah, we're welcoming to everyone and anyone. So Toolbox, thanks so much for the $5 donation, dude. Thanks for the patient tips. It's looking good. Need about $3 XRP to make even. Damn, Toolbox, to make even. Gosh, I hope you're buying the dips on these things. Look at this. Dang, look at that. Look at this candle just get eaten up on the 12. This is the 12-hour candle getting eaten up, guys. Look at that. That's the 12 can. That's a 12-hour. You don't see that. Look at the volatility with that thing, dude. That's crazy. There's the 4-hour. Man, this is these are good. This is a good morning. This is a good morning for everyone, dude. We waited for this patiently all yesterday. And it's finally here. Finally here to again. This could come back down, guys. We're going to have to watch the indicators today. So follow your indicators, see where these things go, set your stop losses. Again, if you're in this just for a swing trade, again, monitor it, and take your profits where you need to. If you're in it for a long haul, I still think you got, I think there's still some good value in that. So everyone's got to start accumulating somewhere. Oh, what am I looking at to sell? I mean, this will continue to rise. I mean, I'll probably continue to increase my. I'll probably have to do it right now. I'll probably increase my thing. I'm at 22 on this. So yeah, we're already up. We're already up almost 500 bucks. So yeah, I mean, like right now, I'll probably put a stop loss probably for 300. I'll probably put one at like 228 right now. Probably put a stop at 228. Let me do that real quick while I'm on the phone with you guys. Hold on, or while I'm on the phone, while I'm on the line with you guys. Hold on one second. Make sure you go to. I do it on Coinbase Advanced, as everyone know. You can go over to your. You can go over to your spot trades. You go into your thing, and you can actually set your sell. You can set your limits. You can change your limits. So just make sure you guys are jumping on that stuff. If it comes back down, it comes back down, right? Then we retest it. We redo it again, right? Okay. I'm from SoCal. Wind blowing like crazy, dude. I know. Healing Melody. Dude, that's wild, dude. H bar went down to 26. You mean 26 cents? Yeah, yeah. I went down pretty far. Austin, ready for that XRP tattoo? What's up, Jorge? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do you think it'll go back down to 225? Very well could. It very well could, Marmo Films. I mean, we got to watch these. Like I said, the day 12 hours still showing some sell pressure, but we could have a nice little bounce back, and it could fill this up. I mean, what I'm hoping for is it gets back up here to the 36 marker before this maybe has some sell pressure again. So we'll continue to monitor this. So hopefully, maybe come back up here to the 35. Let's go look at the. Let's actually look at the orders here. Dude, that this wall was nuts, dude. Just to let you guys know, the 220 wall was crazy. I don't know if you guys were watching the depth chart, but that 220 wall was like, look at that, dude. This 20 wall is tiny now, dude. This little 220 wall is what caused this right here. If you went back and looked at that depth chart, the reason why we're back up here at 232 is because of this. There was a massive wall at 220, dude. 220 was huge. This right here was huge. This was like up here. There was like probably almost like $3 million on Coinbase just chilling in this 220 buy zone right here. And you can see how small, how far this has come back. So now the next buy zone, we're sitting here roughly, dude, there's not even a buy zone. It's eating up the so much. Holy crap. So we're probably looking at, yeah, let's go back. 215, 220 is still a good, that's a lot of support right there at 220. I mean, if it does fall back, I mean, we could be hitting 220 again. You know what I mean? It very well could be right now hitting that 220. There's not a lot of buys in between now, in between basically 230 and here. So yeah, we could fall right back down to 220 again. I mean, that would not shock me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Would not shock me in the slightest bit. Again, we got roughly what, almost 12 days till inauguration day. There's going to be a lot of movement in the markets in 12 days, guys. It's not like it's just going to stop today. It's not like it's just going to like stop and pause. So yeah, dude, we're probably going to have some more accumulation phases. I mean, we'll continue to watch the RSIs and see where we go. Maybe we have a nice little breakout and we continue on the upward trend. Maybe that's what we see, but we'll continue to monitor that and yeah, be aggressive. Twiz check DMs, says Twiz check. Austin say, oh, Twiz check DMs if you're listening. I don't think he's does Twiz listen? Insider info on FOMC, maybe the whales knew something. Could be, right? It's not there's not a today the meeting minutes are released. That's what it is. It's not necessarily a meeting today. It's the meeting minutes today. So as you guys know, there was the FOMC meeting that was held, was it last week or whatever it was? And then today they were published the meeting minutes from December 17th to the 18th. That's when it was, 17th and 18th. So they released the reserves here and they voted. Like I said, the Federal Market Committee voted 11-1 in favor of the 25 basis cuts. The minutes of the Fed meeting policy will be published on Wednesday, which is today. Details surrounding the discussions on the decision to trim the interest rate. So that's what they wanted. They wanted to scrutinize that they come back and they see like what was deleted, what was taken out of the notes, what was put in there, like what did they turn on? Like that's kind of what they're looking at here. And I think they actually already released these, but On the downside, the Fibonacci 23.6 retracement level of October uptrends. Yeah, so actually, tell you the truth, there's some positivity. So, I'm not really sweating the FOMC meeting minutes. If it was like an actual meeting, that could be a different ball game. So, you think inauguration day will be more of a swing trade for? I think a lot of us are. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of monitoring the charts, dude. Like I said, if you're doing day trades and swing trades, you're just looking at the charts constantly, trying to find opportunities. That's really what it's about, finding good opportunities and taking advantage of those opportunities, just like we did today. A lot of people were jumping in at 225, 222, 220, right in that fair value gap. And so far, people have made out on that trade. So very good job to everyone on that one. Even H-bar is coming back around. I mean, H-bar is back up even where we bought it at 20. I bought it at 28, right? Again, wish I would have obviously in hindsight changed that a little bit. I moved this down to 227.8 is where I said that I should have jumped in, but I actually jumped in here at 28.3. So yeah, I'm only up like a percentage right now. It's not even that good, but still, back up positive on the trade, which is okay. Pepe's down 30% on the month. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Timski. It's pretty crazy. We'll have to come down 50% if we actually really take. Yeah, 50%. 50% could be. I mean, you can see we've been trading sideways. This is what's good. Is that you don't want there to be a lot of, I mean, like right now when you're looking at this is a sideways trading. This is what they call sideways trading. So you want sideways trading before you make the next level. This is on the 12-hour chart right here. You look at the 12-hour chart, you zoom out on this thing. I mean, you want this sideways. We've been sideways trading technically since the beginning of December. So we've basically been building a rocket. We've been basically building a launch pad for crypto to take off for literally a month. Like we were at December. This is the last time that we started trading sideways on December 8th of 2024. Today is January 8th of 2025. So we've been trading sideways. That's what this means. This is sideways trading. You want that sideways trading to be able to create another level here, right? So I mean, a month of sideways trading is pretty wild. I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. So I think there's another catalyst right there just in that. So, we could come back up here, come back down, inauguration day hits, and then we have this nice little catalyst up. Like that's kind of what we're looking for. So again, you should anticipate there to be another downward trend. We should have another downward move. We should have some downward movement in the market. Like at least anticipate that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Just anticipate that and be ready. So that's why again, set your stop losses. All that good stuff. I mean, XRP is up to 230, 233 right now. Gosh, dang. Yeah, you could use USDC or you could use fiat. On Coinbase, you can use. I use fiat. I just got H-bar slot at 227. Damn. Where is the good choice for stop lossing on that, dude? Depends on. Yeah. So I mean, if you got it at 227 right now, it depends on how much you put in there, Yang. That's probably the big thing here is how much you put in there. So again, if you got it at 227. Like I said, for me personally, dude, like even $300 is like, so we're already at a, look at that H-bar. If you got a 227, you're already at a 5%. So I'd probably at this moment, take off, I'd probably set my loss for like 20, 27.9, 28, maybe somewhere in that ballpark to take my profits at, putting $10,000 in. That's kind of where I'm at. Like right now I bought at 28.3 or 28.4. I'm not anywhere close to it right now. So, we're hovering around here, but I would definitely set a stop loss in there and take profit. I mean, I definitely probably would, unless you feel comfortable riding it back down and DCing in. I mean, you could do that as well. If you're like, hey, I think 27 is a really good price. I don't see it coming back down to 27. I'm just going to keep holding and hopefully, builds out here. You could do that too. If you don't think you're going to get a price at 26 again, because that is a pretty good low right there. I'll give you that. I mean, last time we were at 26 right there was back here on December 31st, and we hadn't hit that since way back here on December 23rd. So I mean, yeah, that's a pretty wild sell off right there. So I'm sorry when he scrolls. My bad, dude. Did I scroll too fast? Can you tell me if root is a good buy? I don't even know what that is. If XRP at $7, I'll get an XRP cheap piece. Oh, is it around? Okay, yeah. So we'll see what they do. Anyone? is going to happen. I think so, Toolbox. Yeah, I think so. Thinking about subscribing. Any benefits to join Discord or just a bunch of nice people? Just a bunch of nice people. I'll let the A team. I'll let the A team tell you. You know what I mean? What their thoughts are. Like I said, I mean it's my Discord, so obviously I'm excited about it. So I guess I'll let the A team speak for it. I guess. Vincenzo, thanks so much for the $2, man. Trump had dinner with Brad yesterday. Yeah, we saw that. I reposted that on Twitter yesterday. I thought that was super bullish, by the way. We can go back and take a look at this. Yeah, I thought it was super cool to see. I mean, in all reality, you don't see that too often, right? I mean, good to see Brad Garlinghouse out here, having a dinner with the president of the United States, future president of the United States, and you know that there's probably going to be, those discussions had to have been had. I mean, how do you not talk about Ripple? How do you not talk about XRP in any of that, right? I mean, come on. Hi, Austin. I can't get into Discord. Yeah, so again, I'll put this up here. So again, if you're getting into Discord here, you're gonna get into Discord and you're gonna have this wall right here. There's a little section that says rules right here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, I'll make it a little bigger. Actually, that did not help at all. But there's a little section right here that says rules. Click on the rules. There'll be a check mark. Read the rules. Click on the check mark down below. It will enter you into this window right here, which then will give you access to everything you need to do. So that's the best step to get into Discord. So anyone here that wants to get in Discord, please just jump on and do that. Just a hunch, but I feel trying to annex Canada and Greenland isn't going to be good for the markets. Probably. What's up, Adam? Dude, Adam, where have you been? You need to get into Discord, bro. I haven't seen you in Discord yet. But yeah, I would agree with you, dude. It's probably not going to be too good for the markets. It's probably going to be a tragedy. I stopped day trading. It was getting way oh my gosh, Eric. I just got Hbar at 27. Oh yeah, I think I'm that far behind on the chat. Gosh, dang. You guys are chatting it up, man. Just like to support Austin, coolest guy on YouTube. Mama Dharma, thanks so much, dude. Come join us, laugh. Can't be any more bullish when Brad's having dinner with the pro crypto president, right? Diver Dave, I'm with you. Diver Rob, I meant. Tim Shea. What's up, Tim Shea? What's going on, Jacob? What's going on? If you like talking about, yeah, well, there's other channels, Jacob. There's other channels. First step, you have to connect your YouTube account. Yeah, make sure you connect your YouTube account first. Yes. I'm assuming that people tried to connect their YouTube first. Remember to connect your Discord with YouTube as well. Yes. Thank you guys for reminding me on that. He skips these steps and people get so confused. Yeah. So to join Discord, you got to basically connect your YouTube account. The YouTube account that you're using to buy that you have the membership on, you got to go over and connect that YouTube account to your Discord or Discord to your YouTube, however you want to say that. And then you got to go in. You'll have the rules section pop up. Click the rules, read the rules, check mark the rules. Boom. You come in, you click on the ones that you want. Austin, you have the best live stream. The others talk bullshit. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you. I'd like to know an example so I can avoid it. What's a good example of the BS that they talk about? Because the people think that I talk about BS too. People are upset with my titles of my thumbnails. So I got to probably work on that a little bit. That's funny though. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the nice comment. Yeah, see, it's starting to come back down, right? So I set mine at 228, and if it sells, it sells, man. I walk away with $350, dude, and call it a day. We rinse, reuse. I use the 225 entry point to gauge when to buy some other coins since I am over leveraged on XRP, and it worked out well. Oh, nice, Jake. Yeah, and again, there's so many other projects out there that you guys could look at. I mean, we're just sort of fixed in. These charts are easy to read for me, dude. We've been studying these charts for months now, so it's easy to these are easy day trades, dude, for me. So obviously I'm going to talk about if I can make money off these things, why would I not continue to talk about them? So that's kind of where I'm at. And not that I'm against any other project out there. These are just really, really easy to gauge and read. So Iron Luck, thanks so much for becoming. I'm assuming that you were gifted a membership and now you're probably renewing your membership. I guess that's probably what it is. But you've been a member for so long that yeah, thank you so much for reconnecting that bad boy. Austin, Scott, Austin and Fan are definitely real ones. I appreciate you, Tim. I know it has been. Fans been taking the brunt of it too. Fans been like, she's been the call center for Discord, dude, for sure. You need to jump on AI coins. They're going to skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these that we talk about are kind of AI. I mean, I know they're not like saying that they're AI, but I mean, XRP is going to be, obviously, any of these cryptos, top cryptos, are probably going to be working with some AI to some degree. I mean, HBAR is working with Starlink. You got Ripple and them working with Chainlink. I mean, Chainlink is one of those that's really into AI as well. So I mean, like, I don't know. I think I feel comfortable with where these are at. We aimed for 220. A lot of us aim for anywhere from 225 to 220, and it hit pretty good. So this morning it hit. We were waiting all yesterday. Like I said, I missed my 225 yesterday, which would have been a great buy and sell yesterday. Like I was telling, I think it was Killer Well in the chat yesterday. I was telling him that yesterday would have been great, dude. Honestly, it would have been like a perfect buy, because this thing came down and almost, look at this, dude. This thing came down and hit like 225.64. I missed it by like literally like 100th. What is it, like 7/100th of a cent? I mean, it was crazy, right? And I was like, gosh, dang it, dude, almost filled it, because that would have been a massive. I mean, that would have been, if I filled that bad boy right there, this thing would have went all the way up. Boom, I would have easily probably taken profits on that. I'd have probably set it at like another 350, set it like for a 350, and then this thing would have came back down today. We would have filled back up again, and I'd be back up on the charts. But I just missed it, dude. So it's like, sometimes you hit them, sometimes you lose them, and I missed that one by, 0.007 cents, which is just sucky. But it is what it is. So we move on. Timsky, yeah. So you guys must be entering new memberships. Again, thank you so much for becoming a member again, Timsky. You've been a member for quite some time. So thank you very, very much, sir. When Austin says these charts are just really easy to use, anyone else eyes open somewhat? They're not. I mean, once you get them in, right? I mean, once you stare at these things long enough, you start, and again, create your own indicators. Like I said, just because my indicators work for me doesn't mean they're going to work for you. I want to make that. I mean, a lot of people use other indicators. A lot of people come in here and clown my indicators. I'm sure there's people in the chat that are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Why is he using this Fibonacci retracement right now when he should be using this? Like, hey, we all do our own things here. I'm not saying that my way is right by any means, but I will say that this Fibonacci has been here from the jump. I haven't changed this at all. And you can see every time we get into this, look at this, we hit the golden pocket today and bounce back. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. I mean, and again, we should have gauged this, right? We gauged anywhere right here in the golden pocket was a 618, start at 23 and ended at 20, right? At the 6.5, ended at the 20. So like, you knew somewhere in here it was going to hit, and that was right on the edge. It's funny how these things align. 22.98 was right here on the bottom half of this gap. The top one was right here at 28. So I mean, like, we were right in between there. But yeah, I mean, to each our own on how we want to view these things. So yeah, just find what works best for you. I'm not saying mine's the right way. At a price possibility, good to analyze, but giving numbers just removes credibility. What are your thoughts? But giving numbers, when you say giving numbers, Dom, like when you say like XRP to $7, like that, is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think XEC could probably do good. Intrigue's still green over here. Yeah, you kind of lose your street. You lose your little, when you come over to the YouTube side, you lose a little bit of your street cred, right? Not just kidding. Anyone know how to make a Discord same as YouTube? I changed my YouTube name in YouTube, but doesn't. Yeah, I don't know how that works, dude. YouTube is connected. Okay, yeah, then you just got to go. If YouTube's connected, then just go up here to your. Oh shoot! Well, my thing got messed up. There we go. Just move over here to your. Click on this. It'll say rules. Click on the rules. Check mark the rules. And then come over here and definitely click on these. It's actually pretty easy. So, one awesome thing here is that we're at roughly. Where are we at? Interesting. Huh. That was interesting. Okay. Let's see, Austin. I can't find the FVG indicator on Coinbase. Is it? Yeah, you can't do it on Coinbase. It's on TradingView, dude. Luis, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Definitely go join that Discord, bro. Connect your YouTube. Click on the rules. Select the channels. I need to have my 13-year-old help me, dude. I feel you. That's how my son is. Papa Don, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, I'll do the Fibonacci stuff over there, dude. It's a lot to discuss. How does markets react to FOMC minutes release usually? They don't. The minutes don't really matter, dude. There's nothing nothing that is out there that hasn't been already said. So it's just a release of the minutes, but I don't see there being a big impact on the markets. If you want my personal opinion, I mean, even right now, let's look at the stocks are a little changed as Wall Street recovers from the sell-off. Yeah, we're still recovering from the FOMC meeting sell-off. So, I don't think that the meeting, I think we've already built in those meeting minutes. I wouldn't see anything crazy off of those at all with my personal opinion there. So you can even see right here, 2.9 million seller in 24 hours. What's happening? So seller is very volatile at the moment. You guys knew that a 20.7 million RLUSD in 24 hours. As Ripple president makes crucial statement. This is great right now, dude. You're seeing the volumes coming through on RLUSD. This is fantastic, dude. It says Monica Long, who's the Ripple's president, said that she expects 2025 to be big for crypto overall, and not just for Ripple and RLC. Therefore, she believes that the demand for stablecoins will surge, and here is where Ripple's USD token will come in handy. So the institutions are going to be really jumping on this, and again, not just institutions but retail users as well. So very, very good news here for Ripple and RLUSD. I think things are looking good overall. I'm excited for where RLUSD is going to go. Can you change your name in Discord? I think you can. If the yield market goes up, does that affect the crypto space either up or down? Yeah, it could probably affect it a little bit. I mean, that was what was happening yesterday with the markets, right? The yields were you saw the yields were a little not looking too hot. So that probably had some impact for sure. What's your next entry? I missed 220 because it hit 224 this morning and it dipped into my stop loss before I saw. Yeah, I mean, probably right now, it's, we'll probably monitor this. If it comes back down, I'll probably, again, right now with the indicators that are going the way they are, hopefully we continue on this upward trend for the 4 hour. The 12 hours, maybe we'll see what this 12 hour does. I mean, the next 12 hours at 4 o'clock tonight. Sorry, at 6. The next one's at 6 p.m. We'll see if this actually comes back through. So watch the 4 hour, see if this continues to work up. If this starts to pass back over and come back down, we could come back down here into this area, which would then trigger, could be another little sell-off. So again, watch your 4 hour RSI, and see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, this could very well be in this. We're still in this fair value gap range right here. This gap is still here. So we'll see how this works out. But like I said, I'm hoping that we maybe build off this 230 right here. It's got good support here at 230. You can see the volume right here. Good support here at this 230 level, which is where this white line that we drew a while back on levels of support. So hopefully we continue around this 230 marker, and then we build up and fill this little gap right here before we come back down. That would be nice. We get back up here into the 30, maybe 35, 36 marker again, like we saw yesterday. Got up here to 37 yesterday. So hopefully we get back up here. Or that wasn't yesterday. This was yesterday. This was just recently. So yeah, we should probably hopefully get back up there again and do well. So Danny, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Make sure you go get up in that Discord. Thank you very, very much for the becoming a member. For people who forget what it's about, crypto bros cheering at their founders cozying up to the government is cringe. I'm excited about it, dude. I think it's great, Kev. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, that they're just talking about maybe what the next steps are for crypto. I think it's pretty cool, but I don't know if I'm like going crazy about it. I mean, I think it's super cool. I mean, I wish I was in there meeting Trump. That'd be badass. Austin has recent news change for projections of 7. No. Everything's still on course. Have you have certain, you have to be certain level to change your name? Oh, is that what you had to do? Okay. What are you talking about, Adam, for leverage trading? Like, what do I use for leverage trading? Should I use a VPN? I mean, you could if you want. All the stop losses are set at 89K BT for Trump's win longs. Oh, is that, I haven't even looked at where the buy orders are for that stuff. Anybody? Let's see. I don't know, Adam. I don't know. You're asking if you can use a VPN to get in to do leverage trading. I mean, if you wanted to do that, you should do it. Glad I listened and got more XRP at 223. Oh, nice, Christina. You got 223. Yeah, that's a good area to get in at. I wouldn't consider the FOMC meeting to be a significant catalyst. No, no way, no way. No, Kev's been here for a really long time. Pipeline. Kev's been here for a really long time. He just has a different view, and sometimes his views are really his act. They make you ponder at least. So I got to give him kudos to that. Um, when you see $3 XRP, I mean, I'm hoping we have a nice little run. Through inauguration day and beyond, and we'll probably again hit some tops and come back down. But that's kind of where I'm at. Discord, almost 900 members on Discord. Dang, is that really where it's at? 900 members on Discord. Gosh, dang. I know Discord's been open for what, 4 days now? I think four. I saw it was like 4. I think we're 4 days in. Right, we started on Saturday night, so Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, we're on 4 days right now. We're at 900, almost 900. Yeah, we're at 898 right now. Holy crap, 898. So yeah, big day yesterday. We got to 800 members yesterday on Discord. We reached 70. What is it? What am I at in terms of subscribers? Yeah, we had a big day yesterday, man. A lot of all-time highs for us. You know what I mean? So let's see here. We had yeah, we're at 77,000 subscribers. So I appreciate that. That's amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. Bencoin National Strategic Reserve. So if you have been gifted a membership and it expires, do you have to start back at level 1 when you rejoin? That's a good question, Jacob. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one, but that is a good question. I hope not. I hope that you get to continue your status. Like I said, when you join back up, you'll probably still have your points. I think as long as you stay there, you probably should have your points. Was able to DC more at 27 and save my ass? Oh, serious. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, HBAR is working its way back. It's at 28 right now. So yeah, 27 is a good dip, right? But you yeah, it's gonna get the Trump hasn't, what does that say? Trump hasn't, oh, the dump wasn't about the meeting, was a liquidity wipe. Yeah, I mean, usually that's what happens. There's some manipulation in the markets, and that's what happens. But yeah, this is what someone asked me, what a dragonfly candle looks like. This is kind of where it's at right now. This is what you call a dragonfly. This could be bullish, right? If it ends in a bullish sentiment, usually we can continue to go up. But I mean, this is the 4 hour. We'll see how the rest of the 4 hour plays out. 4 hours not done till 12. So yeah, it's teetering right now. So, but that's kind of what that's called. That's the dragonfly doji right there. Dude, what's up, James? Ashton, what's going on? I hate when I forget to check the time and I miss the start of your live. Oh no, it's all good, Megan. It's all good. Appreciate you being here. Next RP exchange traded ETF may soon burst onto the crypto investment space. That would be pretty badass, right, Toolbox? I'm never buy on green days again. I'm never buying. I've been trying to get, that message is a hard message. You know what I mean? That's a hard message. So yeah, Austin, did you see that Ripple has partnered with Chainlink? Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Cloud 99, that's pretty cool. Got Big Watch. Yeah. Oh, and Inauguration Day, Austin will do the dance. $7. We'll do the dance. What's the best indicator for another dip? That was sweet, but I kind of missed it. I want to reply, be ready for it. Yeah, we're just watching. I mean, so obviously set your stop, set your stop losses on these. This thing has already come back up pretty fast, right? It came down came back up. I mean, this area still could be filled up here. I mean, 220 didn't really stay down here too long. So 225 to 220 again is still on the table again. So I think that that's a fair assessment of it. You know, obviously it hit this 220. So I mean, I'd probably feel a little bit better about the 220 marker right there. It's right in the golden pocket right here at this 220 marker. So I mean, that's good. 220 to 219. And then the bottom of this fair value gap is at 214. So some people are putting theirs at, you know, trying to be aggressive and put it down at 215. So, you know, if that does hit, they're ready for it. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing, because you can set your buy limits. You know, if you want to, you can put them down here at $2 if you wanted to. So yeah, we'll see. Let's pull this back and see where our next levels are. Yeah, 220 is still a nice little wall forming there. So you can see people are starting to buy this back up again, almost up about $500,000. Just remember how small this was when we first started? It was dinky. It was like literally like maybe a couple $100,000. Now it's over $500,000 at 220 again. So you can see people are starting to set their sells and reposition themselves in for another dip, and just rinse and repeat that. And that's I mean, it sounds crazy, but that is a very that's very normal. So can you explain setting stop loss? Yeah, all you're doing is you're just going over here to your stop. You have a stop price. So you just say, hey, dude, you could do it above the price, or you can do it below the price. Really up to you. It's just a matter of when it hits, it just triggers it. So yeah, you'll just set your price. You'll set a stop price. So say you want it to be 230. And you're like, okay, so 230. So you'll put in 230 there, and then you have a limit price here, so which is going to be below your stop price. So if it's 230 now, you'll say, okay, well, then if I don't get my 230 price filled, I want my 229.5 to be filled. So then it will fill at 229. So you'll just set that, and then you'll say how much, and then you'll say good till canceled, and then you just wait. And you wait, and then you can adjust those. You can go back in and edit and adjust it. You don't have to, like, it's not set it and it's stuck there forever. You go in and adjust it if you want. A good entry to Flare. Flare's a tough chart to follow, dude. Flare is like a you know, it's a tough one to follow for me. I don't day trade Flare because it's too hard. So I bought Flare a while back. I think I bought Flare. I can't remember where the price was. Somewhere over here in like the freaking, you know, 1 cent marker. So it's up, you know, it's up a little bit, but yeah, I don't day trade Flare. This one's a hard one. You can see even here on the 4-hour chart, doesn't really show a whole lot. I mean, you can see their next fair value gap is here at the 222 level. Another strong one here at 220 at 2 cents. 2 cents 1. 2 cents 2. So this one's a hard to date. I wouldn't day trade this one. There's no way I would do it. This is like, you know, just try to find an entry point and get in on it if you want to hold it. But yeah, I couldn't. There's not enough volume, number one, and it's just too unpredictable for their charting. It's like trying to not that it's a meme. I'm not saying it's a meme coin, but it's like it just doesn't have enough volume to be able to really play the charts like we do with XRP and all the other ones. Yeah, 75. Yeah, you're going back and looking there. I was looking at this morning. You know, we're looking at the dips here, or the potentials for what this could happen. You know, a 30% dip would put it down here at this like 70. This is a nice fair value gap right here. So I mean, this could come back down. He was saying basically like a 30%. Here's 22%, and a 30% would put it right, like right here at this like 75 level, which is their next level of support. And so that's basically where, you know, sometimes a 30% happens, maybe less than that. But again, anywhere from roughly 20% dip puts us at 85 to a 30% dip puts us at 75. So yeah, it's not uncommon for that to happen. I mean, you go back and look at these previous dips, and you know, it's not an uncommon thing to happen. You know, you go up here to this low right here. I mean, that's a pretty good dip right there. You know, we're talking a 32% dip. Look at that. Between this high, so this is back in March of 2024 to June of 2020, or to August. Look at that dip. It traded sideways and dipped down almost 30% before it actually rallied back up. So again, he's saying same thing here, is that we could go sideways, and eventually by the time we go up, boom. But I think there's too much cattle. I think we have just right around the corner, at least, we could go up. Bitcoin goes up to, you know, 110 and then comes back down and has a nice little sell-off, which could very well happen, right? So we don't know when the sell-off is going to happen, but I mean, we can have a nice little catalyst. Maybe it gets up here to 110 that everyone's predicting off Inauguration Day. We break some records, and then we have a 30% decrease in the market. We have this big sell-off. We're down to 77 to 75, and here we are, right? And then we wait for the next, which would be the exact same thing that happened if you pull back. That's almost the exact same thing that happened right here, right? This is the bull run. This is the last bull run. Boom, right? Inauguration Day comes. This is Inauguration Day right here in 2026. We're coming down. Boom, we have this massive rally. What happens here on after Q1? Q1, we have a massive decrease, almost a 50% decrease in the market, 55% decrease in the market, give or take. And then what happens out of that? We come freaking blistering back up and have another massive, go up 130% again before we fall off. So basically what's happening here is that we can almost do the same thing where we come up. What was the gains in Inauguration Day? We were roughly 116%. So let's just say that Bitcoin goes up 116% from that low. So we're already hit our low here. 116% would put us, we're sitting two. I don't know if we're going to, that would be a rip right there if we got up that high before we take another dip in the market. 116% would put us at almost 200,000 before we had another dip in the market. So if we did do that, let's just hypothetically play that out. 200,000, then we have a 30%, a 50% dip in the market. That would put us right back where we're at today. put us right back at where we're at today. We'd hit that cycle's low, and then we'd bounce back up. So that is not an uncommon solution there. I would agree with Kev. That is not an uncommon thing to happen. We've had it last bull run. We'll probably have it again this bull run. So preparation for that is you got to assess that. You got to calculate that risk. Yes. That's really what it comes down to. What do you think will happen with that? No, I don't think anything's going to happen with the medians. So, yeah, the only way to move that liquidity up is if it gets higher and higher, right? So the only way, there's a lot of liquidity down here, but the only way to move this liquidity is to continue for the buys to come up here, right? So the liquidity will stay there, but then this will start to fill with more liquidity to where you won't have to, we wouldn't drop back down to 75. Hopefully we build back out and then come back down to some level here versus coming down here and then trying to build out of it. Because again, if we come down 70% here, we're not going to, I don't think we're going to come down here like right away. It's just the market's not looking like that, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It could happen. You never know. Chainlink is replacing XRP. No. They're just working with them. Trading is getting fun for old man trade. Commodities, yeah, I would agree. Good entry for Hbar. Hbar, I got it at 28. So, the signal dropped all the way down to 26.6. So, kind of a pretty crazy, Hbar has been super volatile as well. The 12-hour charts looking. Look at the 4 hour, the 12 hours looking pretty. 4 hours looking pretty good. I think overall the RSI is working its way back. So we'll have to see how this plays out over the next couple hours. After purchasing 2 goats, I no longer require a lawnmower. How many in the top 25 today were in the last bull run? Oh, how many in the top 25 were in the last bull run? That's a good question. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin. Those are all top 25. USDC, Cardano. I think Tron was up there. Avalanche was definitely there. I don't think Chainlink was. Ton wasn't there. Sui wasn't there. Shiba was. I think Crow was up there as well. I think Crow was somewhere in there as well. Polygon was up there. Polygon was like in the top, 15. So some of these have definitely fallen out. I'd have to go back probably and look at previous live streams that I've done, because I remember going over this. We'd probably have to go back and look. So what's the deal with Chainlink replacing XRP? It's not replacing XRP. It's just they're partnering together with XRP. Get ready. Is it going down again? Yeah. Yeah. To set your stop losses, like I said, I put mine at 228. So, if it hits a 228 marker, so be it. I got I just bought 500 worth at the 223. All right, all right, getting in on there. Did your username is wild. That's funny, dude. What's up, Frank? RSI is looking strong. Yeah, I mean, it's starting. That's what we got to just watch. The 4 hours coming back up again here. Just continue to watch the 4 hour mix with the 12. See where we're not going to really have a decision on this where this 12 hour goes until 6 o'clock my time, which is in roughly what is that 6-7 hours. So yeah, XRP is the only top 100 that is in the green for the day. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. We could I don't usually do this. I don't really care for this, but some people like these. Um, some people like this chart. I don't show it a whole lot. Um, but yeah, there's this to crypto bubbles. Some people like this. You can filter it by however you want. You can do over the week, over the 15 minutes, over the however you want to do it. Um, but yeah, people, you can filter this however you want to filter it. You can say, market cap. You can do by market cap. You can do it by ranking. Let's do ranking. Here's the top rank here, so you can see. I mean, let's do by market cap. Yeah, BTC's at 0% over the last week. So let's do 15 minutes. You can do hour, and things are trying to bounce back in the hour. So yeah, it's pretty. You can do it by that market cap by day. Yeah, it's the only one in the green right here. Look at everything else; it's in the red. So yeah, I usually don't use this chart, but it's pretty fun sometimes to look at. Austin, you like Caspa? Yeah, I definitely like Caspa. Here comes XRP back down. So yeah, we'll set our stop losses. We'll hopefully re-enter. You like Caspa? Yeah, I do. I'm too busy to try to follow Austin's chart, and that's what here is saying. Oh, here I am too busy trying to follow. What's up, William? You think it's about to explode? Yeah, I mean, I think we're preparing. Like I said, I mean, we're trading sideways for quite some time. We've been trading sideways for over a month, almost 45 days, trading sideways. So, and then we know that we have a catalyst coming up here on election day, and all indicators are saying that we usually break out of this and have a nice little rally. But those are just indicators, you know what I mean? So, Agent 66, thanks so much for the follow, man. Chilling, just trying to figure out which dip I want to buy. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. Hey, Austin, you think it's about to explode? Can you look at the candles, tell you if it's going to go up or down? Candles really are just entry points of the hour. They don't really tell you. They're not. I mean, they're a bit of indicators because you could see where the bottom was in this time frame versus where the top was and like where it's trading at and stuff like that. So like you could see like where like that kind of stuff is. But like I don't use candles as like my form of trading. No, I don't. They're not my. I don't use them as an indicator really. Some people could. I mean, you can look at it and see where the entry points for that hour are and like where things are going to go. But I mean, the candles are what helps create the fair value gaps and helps create like where entry points could be based off of trends. But I mean, yeah, I'm mostly looking at levels of where like levels across where things are going to be, where the RSIs are going to be on volume going this way, volume going this way. If we're overbought or oversold. And then, yeah, just like I said, the Fibonacci's, I like using them. Like I said, you can even use this one. I like using them because it tells you, where your retracements are going to be. And everyone's looking at the same charts. So that's kind of how I've stuck to it. Do you wash sell rules apply for day trading? I don't think so. I don't think the wash rules apply. When you mean wash rules, I don't think they apply. Occurs when an investor purchases a security 30. It's because I don't think they were even deemed a security. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you don't have to claim wash rules on your taxes for any of that kind of stuff. I'm still calling 168 by election day. Been sticking to that for 4 weeks now. I think Austin keeps ignoring it. You're saying 168 for XRP, Kevin? You're saying 168 for XRP? You're saying down here? You're saying down here? Yeah, that could. Hey, you never know, right? You never know. You could be right. We had there's some sell-offs here before, right? I mean, there was a sell. This is election day, and then there was a massive sell-off after election day for 2021. Here you had election day coming up to it. We led up to it with some positivity, and then you had a massive sell-off. So you could see that, like, right now we're leading up to it, and it's interesting to sort of see where we're at, if we're going to have a breakout of this or we're going to actually come off of it. So you know what I mean? Like, it's very interesting to see how this is going to happen. Election day happened right here. We broke out. We got this first week coming in January where we're down in the green. It could come down further, right? I mean, we could have another dip here. This is where he's saying we're ignoring it. So you can see right here that there's another dip. There's usually 2 weeks of red. Last election days, there's a red here and a red here. So I mean, yeah, that could be a factor coming in there too. If you want to put a sell order or a buy order in for 160 or 170, like, yeah, do it. You know what I mean? Again, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at for just the day trades and the swing trades here of entry points, right? So I'm not looking at so when these things come down, I'm looking for then when the action's going to come back up. So just like we did today, I'm looking at that swing trade, that 2-3 days of being in a position to then sell the position. So yeah, if it drops down to 164, or what Kev's saying here, I mean, it gives you an opportunity to buy in. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you should have exited your position. We should have exited our positions. If we played it right, you should have exited the position and waited for the next dip. But yeah, I get what you're saying. 168 would be nice. Dude, 168 would be wild. And hey, it could happen, right? I mean, we could have another dip here. We go back and look. I mean, like you said, that could be he's thinking well, actually, you want to pull from the top up here. So it'd be if he's saying a 58%, or sorry, a 75, he said a 55% dip. So if you said a 55% dip in the mark, or you said 30% dip, sorry, my bad. You said 30% dip. So it puts it right in here at this 170, 168 range, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. I mean, if you want to look at it, okay, we'll say, okay, where does that put us down from here? I mean, puts us roughly at what, a 27% dip. I mean, yeah, that can happen. You never know, right? Put that risk in there. 5-minute has green vectors at 221, probably get retraced soon. All right. I would sell my body for some XRP at 160. But usually there is 2 weeks of red. So if we're going to the weekly chart here, there's usually 2 weeks in if we're going, looking on the previous history, and let's just go to Bitcoin because Bitcoin's easier. This is the first week of January, right? Usually it's followed by a second week. So we could probably go back. Let's go back and look at last inauguration day. When was that? Let's go back and look. 2021. That's 19. We need to go to January 2021. So right here, this is you can see that right here. See this inauguration day. So first week of January, second week of January, third week of January. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what that decrease was from the top to the bottom. That's a 30% decrease. So that's where he's getting his 30% from. So if we have a second week of sell-offs here, it could go down 31%. Okay, so we saw 31%. So Kev could be onto something here. You know what I mean? Let's go back to 2016 now, or 17. Let's see what it was like in January of 17, because that's when it was. So let's open this back up. Let's see here. This is June, July, December. Okay, boom, right here. So 2 weeks going into Trump's all-time. The high up here was up here, and the bottom down here was 33%. So maybe Kev's onto something, maybe he's onto something here. Maybe that's something to consider. That's not something to consider. That is something, like, we should be considering that. So yeah, appreciate you, Kev. It's always good to look at that. See, that's why you have people here who can help you look at other things too. Like I said, not always right with everything, but so right now we're looking at a 30%. So if you're going up to to this high right here. You had to go to this high. You're looking at a 30%, would put you at like 76,000 for BTC. So there you go. There you go. That's that could happen, right? That's in play. Trends have shown that, right? If you're playing off of trends have shown that. So, yeah, 76,000 could be possible. No, I know. But I mean, you're talking 33. You're talking 30% though, and I mean it's anywhere from 75 to 60 or 75 to 70,000, right? 170 to 175 to 170 is about 30%. But if Bitcoin dips 30%, I mean altcoins are going to dip further. So, you got to think about that too. Usually if Bitcoin's dipping 30%, altcoins are dipping probably anywhere from 40 to 50%. So you gotta take that into consideration. So remember back in 2016, crypto was under, yeah. And then you got to take all those factors too, Sean. I'm not saying that this is just a scenario that could play out. We're not saying this is going to happen. This is just a scenario you got to prepare for. That's all. Just prepare for this scenario and be prepared for a scenario like this. Like I said, a lot of us are up pretty damn good on our bags right now to where a 30% sell off in the market is, I'm not sweating the 30% sell off in the market. I mean, we're up what 700% on XRP. 30% sell off in the market's not going to do nothing to my bag. Now, if you said a 300% sell off is going to happen, that's a different ballgame. Yeah, 50% sell off is not going to be bad. 30% sell off is not going to be that bad. BRC dip, please. Yeah. I worry they got Trump before inauguration and we go backwards. Yeah, I hope no. I'm not even going to think that into consideration. I agree with Kev. I'm seeing 162 to 195 before Trump, which would be, I mean, that'd be a crazy event. So the goal would be, like I said, to to sell your positions and when they're in the green in anticipation of a sell off, and that could happen, right? I'm not saying it couldn't by any means. It couldn't, right? That would put us at 231. We are looking probably at a 40 at, if we're looking at a 30%, which is just where Bitcoin's going to go, it's probably is at that 160. But if, we're probably going to get close to a 40%, which would put us down here. But I mean, let's look at the day charts on that. Where would that put us on a fair value gap? I mean, yeah, 130, there's the level of support here at 131. So that would put us at 42. So 131 for XRP. 131. It probably put us right around this 131. That's still that decent level. It's probably a little higher than that, actually. This looks like the level of support should be up here. This level, or maybe even down here at one. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where it's going to be. If it does do what history has shown with the 30% sell off in the market, that would put us roughly at anywhere from 161 to probably 145. So 160 to 145 if there's a sell off in the market like previous years before people get sworn into office. So that is on the table, guys. I would say that's on the table. Last 2 months have always been in led 30% decline from previous highs. So, but that's a 30% from where it's at right now. You got to go from where it was at previously. So 30% from where it was at previously at its all-time high, you're looking at 176 because you want to go from your previous all-time high. You don't want to go from the price of where we're at. So you're still looking at roughly 75 to 160. 175 to 160 could be where it's at. Yeah, kind of crazy. No, that is financial advice, Kev. I'm locking it in, dude. I'm coming. It's financial advice by Kev83. I'm battling hard and remember this is all ifs, buts, and maybes. It does all ifs, buts. Again, it's fun to look at it though. You got to look at it. You got to see how it's going to play out. You got to always consider the risks and what could happen. If an average is 237, should I sell and get a better position? You could, yeah. I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, I mean, your positions and how you want to do it, But right now, if your average is 237, you're still down. So I mean, you have to, that's why you'd have to work your way out of a position to try to get out of that 237 mark to try to, that's why you DCA in. So if you DCA in today if you bought today at 220, you'd probably average your price out at, say, it'd probably be what, 227. Yeah, you'd probably be at 227 right now, and you'd be in the green if you DCA'd in at 220 today. So that's kind of why you DCA into some of these positions, so that you can work your way out of the hole that you're in. So you'd probably be in the green if you DCA'd in today at 220. How many days before Inauguration Day? We're talking what, 12 days? 12 days. So about a week and a half. What's up, D5? Crypto is not hoping or wishing. You have to look at where it can go and how high and be prepared. Yeah, crypto pondering, I would agree. That was the low. Moving on up now, fellas. Yep, keep moving up your stop losses, and you'll be good to go. Buy every 30 days regardless. Yeah, some people would just, they'll buy every day, and they'll just put, $10 in XRP every day. There's a guy out there on TikTok or out on Twitter who did that. He would just buy every day. He would come in and he would just put like $5 in Bitcoin every day, and he's been doing it over like the last 3 years, just putting $5 a day into Bitcoin or something like that, something crazy like that. And yeah, it's done wonders for him, dude. I mean, because you got to think he was just buying it, didn't care what the price was. Drop down to 17,000, put $5 in. Drop down to 16,000, put $5 in. 22,000, put $5 in. And next thing you know, it just keeps adding up and adding up and adding up. You're saying a 30% dip before Inauguration or Election Day in 4 years. Just the trends, Lou, are showing that the previous. So in 2016, we dropped 30% before Inauguration Day, and in 2021, we dropped 31% from in the first 2 weeks of September. We're in the red in September, so if you're already looking at it, like the weeklies for September, for January, so we're already in the red for January, right? This is the first week of January. Typically, we'll have the second week, which will be next week. We'll have another sell. So, and that next week starts on Monday the 13th. So, so basically, we're going to see red this month or this week. We'll see red next week, and there's usually a 30% sell off from when that high hits. So, there could be a 30% sell off, which again puts this down at the bottom of this fair value gap, which is around 75,000. 75 to 70,000 is where that can happen before we have a nice little rally back upward, which again, it would be some crazy gains. So yeah, and there is a little lull after Inauguration Day. It will go up, right? It shows that there's a trend going up, and then we have another sell off, going into outside of Q2, going into Q2. So by April we could see, what is that, January, February, March? Yeah, by April we could see another downtrend in the market. So we'll have a nice little rally probably through Q1. We know that Q1's really good for crypto. We go back and look at the previous histories for Q1. Q1 does really well. But we know that going into Q2, we typically have some sells. So, yeah, my previous ones before Inauguration Day were, I mean, we look at the fair value gaps before Inauguration Day. I mean, you're hoping that we fill these. Like I said, we're just watching the dailies. So we're just watching the dailies for some swing trades. That's really what it is. So again, Inauguration Day is so far out, but you're hoping to get in at entry points wherever it's at. So the 225 was an entry point that we're swing trading. So again, that was my entry point getting in to be able to swing this and have a good trade. And right now we're in one, and it's panning out really good. So, 2 days from now, we might be in another swing trade. Like I said, I don't really know if I have like a low of where this is going to go. I'm just looking at the dailies and trying to find best entry points and play that, right? Because the next thing is that you sell this, it comes back down to another low. It'll bounce back up. We'll sell it again. It comes down to another low. You can keep playing that game for the next, we can play that game for the next 12 days. So, and the goal out of that is to have more L's than W's, or have more W's than L's. I want to be a swing trader when I grow up. My money is going way better in XRP than sitting in my bank. That's true. That's true. Yep, Tony, I agree with that. I agree with that. What happens before happened without all the mainstream adoption? Yeah, you're right, Maserati. There is a different dynamic to crypto. I will agree with you there. But people are also not trading. They're not trading. They don't take that into consideration when they're trading. They trade off numbers and indicators. And if um, indicators usually tell us what they're going to do. Um, so but just give everyone a heads up. I'm only going to be on here for about another 8 minutes. 8 minutes for the day. Approaching 22,000 XRP. Tactical buy and selling. Dude, that's great. That's great, Dirty. Can we chat HBAR? Yeah, Sean, what do you want to talk about with HBAR? HBAR is it's still sitting here in this it's still sitting in this fair value gap section right here at the anywhere from the 227.3 to the 228.5. So yeah, you're still in this little fair value gap right here. So, it's not looking too bad. Oops. It's coming down on the 12 hour. It's coming down to the bottom down here. I think it's already reached what 776. The 4 hours already trying to recover, sitting at the 352. So it's actually on its way to recover on the 4 hour. So yeah, the day chart's on its way back down to the 20. So that's good. We want that to come back down and hit the 20 again. So and the weekly is working its way back down. So hopefully we come back down and hit the 50% marker and come back up. That's kind of the goal here. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, we'll continue to play. If this continues to drop, we're able to get on some of these swings. You know what I mean? That's why don't worry about the swings so much. Again, if you're in on doing the day trade and stuff like that, don't sweat the swings because you'll be able to enter in at new positions. 2 months in crypto, what a roller coaster, dude! Yeah, it's quite the roller coaster. It makes XRP affordable for newbies. It's quite the roller coaster. Appreciate the channel and the crypto education. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, thanks for becoming hey LL Cool J's. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you very, very much. You could definitely go join the Discord now, bud, and hope to see you over there. Yeah, Brian, I do long term. I have a lot. We've been holding crypto for a really long time, man. Yeah, I hold crypto. I hold a pretty good amount of bags in a lot of these cryptos I talk about. And I just, I've been holding them for quite some time. But yeah, I obviously play around and do a lot of. I keep myself busy. I try to keep myself busy. It's closing time. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the big wash. That's funny. I'm holding 41K, but still negative. We'll buy more when it dips. All right, lag. 41K. That's good. That's good, dude. Do you think FOMC meetings are always bad? Yes. FOMC meetings will not. They're never good unless you have like a massive like rate cut or something like that. But I mean, even those aren't the greatest. So statements regarding Bank of America and the bank use of it. Yeah, they made the announcement, right? They made the announcement that was happening, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what fruits come from that. Have to really keep an eye on buying. It's getting there though, learning the hard way. Yeah, there is a hard way to it. What's up, F Joe? We will not see the same ups or downs as last run. Too many banks involved. That's true. I mean, you don't want people to be afraid to put their money in an ETF because it dropped 60%. They're like, do my retirement. Why would I put my money in Bitcoin when my retirement dropped 60% overnight? Yeah, so you're right. There's probably some more of that going in the background for sure. Chris Benjamin, Helium Mobile is kind of like a degen play. It's just one of those like that linger out there. It's sitting here in this fair value gap right now, but I mean, it's more of a degen play. This thing I've held for shits and giggles a long time ago, and it's done okay. We were buying it way back in the 0 whatever cent range. So I mean, up a little bit on it. It's not my largest bag, but it's just definitely one of those ones that are fun. But yeah, it's kind of definitely been down since it's run up here. This thing was we were probably up roughly what 400% gains. Yeah, so it was killing it for a minute there. So we'll see if that comes back or not. Why? Good question. I don't know why. I don't know why. Did I miss the dip? Could have. Yeah, you could have. Oh man, yawning. I'm tired today, dude. Soccer took it out of me yesterday. Risk assessment. Do we know someone that does that? Risk assessments? No, we don't know anyone that does that stuff. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Austin, the beard is looking epic today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Paradise. Appreciate that. Austin, do you see XRP going down to $1? That would be crazy, Carlos. I mean, I'll never say never, but that would just be a crazy sell off at that point. And the market, if that happens, I mean, the market's definitely had something. The whole market's going to be down. How was the report? We could go look, see, did they release the minutes? Continue to share as Feds highlight risks. Feds officials are worried about the inflation impacts from Trump's policies. Yeah, go figure. Well, they're extremely a liberal bunch. So Federal Reserve officials, as their December meeting, expressed concern that the inflation and the impact of President-elect Donald Trump's policies could have, indicating that they have been moving slowly on interest rate cuts because of the uncertainty. Minutes released on Wednesday without calling out Trump's by name. The meeting summary featured at least 4 mentions about the impacts that change in immigration and trade policy that could have an impact on the U.S. economy. Since Trump's November victory, he has signaled plans for aggressive tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada, as well as other U.S. trading partners. In addition, he intends to pursue more deregulation and mass deportation. However, the extent of what Trump's actions will be, and specifically how they will be directed, create a band of ambiguity about where is to head. What the Federal Open Market Committee members said they would require caution. So almost all participants judged that the upside risk to the inflation outlook has increased. Yeah, so I mean, these guys don't know, dude. They're just throwing numbers at the wall. They're throwing darts at the wall. They've been throwing darts at the wall for 4 years, dude. That's why I think Jerome Powell he's a turd burglar, dude. I mean, I can't stand the guy. I think they're all just throwing darts at the board. I can't listen to him speak. I don't like to listen to him speak. I think that every time he opens his mouth, he hurts the markets. I hate it. I hate the FOMC. So that's just me personally. So, and they're just a bunch of liberal guys sitting in a room telling us what the fate of America should be. It's kind of crazy. Austin, will XRP come back to 220? Yeah, we're hoping for. No politics, bro. Even if we are all like Trump, leave it alone. Yeah, I'm not getting into politics. I'm just said, like, I just can't. It's just when it comes to the FOMC stuff, I just feel like they throw darts at the wall, bro. Donnie. It's just kind of like, gosh, dang, I wish that we didn't even have it. Yeah, Janet Yellen too. Yeah, a lot of that. It's just crazy how we can let our economy get to where it's at. Austin, thoughts on? I don't know enough about it. Jerome Powell, definitely burglars all the time. Would rather just keep our current. Yeah, we'll see. I think I fell out of love. I think I fell out of love with you, dude. Xander. Austin can talk about anything he wants. Yeah, but I try to. I don't want to get into. I will admit I don't want to get into politics because again, we all have our different views. But again, the whole goal here is to to just make good decisions with our investment. Shout out to Austin chat. What's up, Stacks? What's the lowest you see Doge going before Inauguration Day? That's a good question. I mean, what did we say yesterday was the low for Doge? Do we remember what we said yesterday was the low for Doge? I think we were saying what, 30? Weren't we saying 33, 32, somewhere in that ballpark? I think I pulled this out. I probably had to review yesterday, but I think I said anywhere from 32 to 31 to 32, right? Didn't I say that? So I don't know where I said. I'd have to go back and look at yesterday. I talked about it yesterday, but yeah, we're probably you're probably right in this area where this thing came down, hit. I mean, yeah, but this thing could come back down further, man, before Inauguration Day. So It's tough to say. We'd have to just keep looking at it on the daily, dude. I can't look more than 2 days ahead, I feel, because again, we trade so much. We make moves so frequently. It's hard to say like, oh, and 2 weeks it's going to be this, because it's hard to look out like that. I could say like in a month I could see Doge doing well. Like 2 months I could see Doge being up there, but like the next 2 weeks, yeah, okay, and another bag of it. All right, I'm thinking, but all right, guys. With all that, I appreciate everyone coming on and kicking it with me today. If you guys don't know, I do have a Discord. If you're new, you can definitely join the Discord. Definitely jump over there. I think did we reach over? Did we finally reach over 900? We're at 899. We're at 899. Who's going to be the 900 member coming in there? So yeah, with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will not be on tonight, but I'll definitely be in the Discord. So with all that, hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys in Discord. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all your guys' support. And with all that, we're out. Peace out, everyone.